So I didn't like how the playthrough of the game handled up until this point, so you know what, screw it, we're doing the game from the start again, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you all enjoy part 1 of Batman Arkham Asylum. I am one well sheep yet again. Obviously, I'm joking, this is actually part of the game. This actually happens after the game's lockup in the previous part. I figured I might as well play along with that. So, yeah. Something's a bit different here. One of these things is not like the other. What's going on? What's happening? My brain... It's on meltdown. So yeah, we are now in the final Scarecrow sequence, ladies and gentlemen. And my favourite Scarecrow sequence of all, because the things they actually did in this one, it's actually really interesting how they go about this. And my first time playing through the game, when the game locks up, that actually gave me a heart attack that made me jump a mile away. And then the game loads back up and reboots and goes into this sequence, and my first impressions were like, what? Exactly with that tone as well. What? It's just... wow. I don't know, this instance just caught me up by surprise, and I love this, you know, folks. It's a neat little different thing. More game developers need to, they need to come up with ideas like this. That's what I'm just saying.
No, he's not. We really should feel sorry for him. He never fully got over his parents' death. It left him quite insane. What is going on inside your head, Wayne? He's gone. Just a twisted shell of a man.
Cut me free!
He's all yours, Joker.
Oh, goody! Come on, Mr. J, we're ready!
I've waited a long time for this, Bats. Let's start the party with a bang.
Use the middle stick to dodge a... There's a middle stick? What? What? I'm on a way. I'm looking at my controller right now. I don't see a middle stick. I see a left stick and a right stick. My god. But don't worry, we don't actually have to redo that section again. We just rise up from the grave, as I'd expect, filled with mud and what have you. I actually kind of like the muddy character model of Batman. It looks really awesome, actually. But of course, we've seen loads of Batman's... I don't know what the deal with these are. I think these are different aspects of Batman's psyche or something, and I don't know. But that's why I assume the developers are going with this sort of sequence. But unfortunately, this is where the smartness of the mission sort of disappears, because from this point onwards, and ew, why would you eat that? From this point onwards, you're going to turn everything's going to turn into a traditional Scarecrow sequence, just like we've done in the past, which is it's kind of disappointing, really, how this just de-evolves from this massive, interesting psychedelic level thing and just goes into another dodge the shit searchlights. That was idiotic of me. But yeah, maybe Batman should just join the Metal Gear Core thing. Whoever it is that Solid Snake works for. I actually can't remember off the top of my head right now. And, because, I don't know, apart from running directly into searchlights, it just seems to be like exactly what his job description is in this game. It's kind of weird. However, we do need to deal with more of these skeletal mooks, which are just as easy as the first time we fought these guys, so, you know, just deal with them as quick as you can, and you should be fine. Now, I am a little bit rusty at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, primarily because when I last played the game, it was way, it was like 3-4 months, no, not 3-4 months, that's exaggerating. It was like a month before I got to this recording session, just because of how things were being done my side. So, you might see me fumble with the controls a little bit this time around, you know, folks, but, you know. Also, I kind of like how, I think the doll's name is Scarface. I like how Scarface is on all the Arkham monitors and whatnot. It's kind of neat. But you do need to be careful as well, because the cover in this particular final Scarecrow sequence is a lot harder to come across. There are a lot smaller pieces of cover, and it is very easy to accidentally run into the searchlights, as you'd expect. It gets harder as difficulty ramps up, you know, folks. And it still has that usual Thunderbolt thing where Batman's model turns into Scarecrow for a split second. Although I said previously in the playthrough that Batman Batman rarely turns into Joker, I might have been talking out of my ass, because I'm positive it should have happened at least once in this playthrough, but every time I've seen the lightning bolt happen, I just see Batman's character model turn into Scarecrow, so unless that was only on the PlayStation version, or I'm just misremembering completely, I don't know. I assume it's only a PlayStation version, because on the PlayStation version, I think that's the only version of the game where you can actually play as the Joker. Officially, by the way, I should say that officially, because the Joker's actually playable in the PC version if you mess about with some of the game files, I believe, so... He's only available in the challenge missions, which I'm not sure if I'm going to show off yet. I'm not planning to at the very least, but maybe I will, just to show off the Joker and show off what he's capable of, because he has quite an interesting gameplay style. He's a little bit different for Batman.
I think you need a little more.
No, I don't.
Tell me, what demons do you have left to beat? Shall we see?
Stop doing that! Oh god! Okay, I'm safe. I'm Batman.
Are you enjoying the extra dose, little bat? Oh, I won't rush things this time. I'm going to savor every moment of your terror as I slowly destroy you.
So yeah, now ladies and gentlemen, it's basically de-evolved even further from a platforming challenge into flat-out brawling, so just kill all the skeletal mooks that pop up. And like I said, they don't really increase in difficulty. The skeletal mooks are nowhere near as powerful as the standard ones. But by killing each wave, as you can tell there's 3 waves, each of these flashlights will slowly light up. And once we get to the 3rd flashlight, we'll be done and dusted with Scarecrow. And yeah. Good, then we can move straight on with Killer Croc, which sadly will not be this part. I'll be dealing with Killer Croc in the next part, so a little bit of a thing to try and get you enthused, get the blood pumping in your system, like, yeah, you gotta see Scarecrow, not Scarecrow, you gotta see Killer Croc. I hear that he does a killer performance. Ah, get it? Killer performance? No, no. I try to make my jokes, okay? Maybe I should just stick with standard game commentary and not the jokes. Now, who am I kidding? I'm gonna keep making the jokes. Other people may not like the jokes, but I bloody well do. But after clearing out the last of these mooks, you just go up to this last searchlight and activate it. And remember, Scarecrow, there's one thing you need to know. Kingdom Hearts is light, motherfucker! Burn in the opposite of darkness. And then Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts had a heart attack. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, check out Kingdom Hearts. It's actually a good game series. Kind of convoluted with a story, but it's not too bad if you play them in order of the release. So, good games. Good games. I do enjoy them. I've done an LP of the first game already. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But I digress, that's Scarecrow over and done with. We will not be dealing with him at all during the rest of this game, so yay! If you didn't like Scarecrow missions, don't have to fret anymore. We won't see him anymore from this point. And with that, the Scarecrow got away. Well, isn't that an uplifting thought, Pan? Don't worry, he hasn't gotten away. Not just yet. We need to go and deal with him right now. But first, what am I doing? Why am I going up here? No, Batman. Batman, you've been there. No, go back. Go back. Oh, I'm an idiot. But But yeah, we do need to go down into that lift shaft where the elevator just went through. And there is actually this little tiny alcove where you can actually see you can actually see some plans from Scarecrow, which I think may be foreshadowing to Arkham Knight. I'm not sure if it is actually foreshadowing, but there's loads of blueprints and there's loads of plans down in this tiny passageway. So just come down here, run towards the room filled with hay and blueprints and what have you, and just scan the room. And there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that it could be an Arkham Knight foreshadowing thing. I'm not entirely sure because, again, I haven't played Arkham Knight and I don't know the plot of that game other than the fact Scarecrow's the big bad doo-doo in that one, so... But anyway, we do need to go, and we need to go into that control room there with those mooks, because that's where the way to open up the lift is. And it's quite fortunate the Scarecrow just so happens to be walking in the way we are meant to be going anyway. Like, he just happens to be going towards Killer Croc's lair. Because, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, Killer Croc's lair is literally right underneath, right where that lift goes. Well, for the most part anyway, there is a little bit of a tunnel system beforehand where we just need to work around, but, you know, we're almost there. We're almost there, folks. Don't fret your pretty little heads. Oh, look, it's another hacking thing. You know, actually, now doing this playthrough, these things are showing up a lot more often than I remember. Like, I don't remember seeing barely any of these when I was playing, but apparently I did come across a couple of them. Huh. God damn it. Work. There we go. Now these hacking things actually do get a hell of a lot easier when you get the power amplifier for your crypto thingy what's it. So you know, if you want to have an easier time, I do recommend picking up the crypto what's it power amplifier from the upgrade screen whenever you get enough experience, because it makes things so much better, folks. It really does. But alley-oop, let's go and deal with these guys. Hello there. You know, if anyone's actually seen Star Wars Episode 3, and if you haven't, trust me, watch it, it's a good film. There's this one scene where one of the characters just jumped down for the balcony, and without being stealthy or whatever, he just stands in the middle of the entire room and shouts loudly, "Hello!" I don't know, that always gave me a giggle, and I just sort of reference it whenever I get the chance in these sort of instances. However, I didn't jump down like a numpty, because I'm playing as Batman. I gotta be safer, yo. I gotta do the stealth. If I don't do the stealth, I'm not playing the bath properly. What are you, stupid? Easy enough to deal with these moves. It's around this point in the game, the enemies, you just get so used to fighting these guys that there's no real change in the enemy patterns. Like, there's no new enemy types from this point onwards. They're all... Once you fought every enemy up until this point, you fought them all, basically, folks. But anyway, now it's time to move on to the final stretch. Thank God, because I'm running out of things to say. Considering this part's mostly backtracking and moving to the previous areas, you know. Well, the previous part was. But danger, keep out. That's not foreboding. Those skulls, they look inviting.
Please, don't do that again.
Too late, Batman! One step closer, and this goes into the water. The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane! Surprise, motherfucker!
So that was kind of lucky that Killer Croc decided, I'm hungry, and tried to take out good old Scarecrow. But yes, that's it. No sign of Scarecrow for the rest of this game. So what does that mean? Is he dead? And we really should pick up the pouch full of fear stuff. Show me otherwise a mook. No, Batman's gonna just ignore the fear pouch. Okay. If it was me and I was Batman, I'd pick up the fear pouch and I use it against enemies. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's basically it for Scarecrow. He's gone. He's gone. Is he dead? Well, obviously he isn't, because I've already spoiled he's the main big bad doo-doo in Arkham Knight, so... And plus the trailers spoiled he's the big bad doo-doo in Arkham Knight, so it's obviously he's not. But anyway, with that, that is it for this part, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, and I'll catch you next time. We'll deal with Killer Croc himself. So yeah, thanks for watching, people. I'll catch you all then. Bye!